it's always been the Veterans Park and Beach has always been a place for families to come, enjoy the picnicking. And we had an older playground here that really outused its usefulness. And this is a great children's beach. So when we had the opportunity from the Commonwealth, the Department of Energy and Environmental Affairs, to get in our Common Backyards grant, they funded the whole thing. So we jumped on that. The town council approved it, and we thanked them for that. And then, we began the construction. And whether it was DPW or Nancy White, who, licensed the whole programming, or all of the staff that worked on this, the Greater Hyannis Civic Association that helped with the design, the Barnstable Disability Commission. There were so many people to thank that make something work. But, while we formally thanked everyone today, all you have to do is just watch the kids playing on all of the apparatus and know that this was the right thing to do in the right place, and it's going to be used by many for years to come.
This area has always seen the buses for the inner city kids that come down here to spend, their weekends here. Families, it's so interracial down here. It's completely awesome. And on top of all of that, we have a really perfect area for people with disabilities here. So this has been kind of a pet project of mine for a long time, and I was so happy to see. Literally everybody jumped on board the minute the grant became available. Everybody jumped on board and wanted it to happen for this little playground, which was just, there was one swing or something here before. It was brutal. So this grant really makes it, it's another kind of key piece to our little Precinct 13 to make it beautiful and thriving and safer and all those things, and more family friendly. Since this park has been in, we come almost, every weekend we come ride bikes over here to play on the playground, and there's never, ever anything empty. There's always a family working one of the apparatuses. It's really awesome. So it's a really nice addition. We're really thrilled.
Gives the entire family a place to go where everybody can have a great time, whether it be on the beach or playing on the beautiful new playground, being in the park and being able to run from one to the other and know that your kids are safe. And those changes that have been made really make it safe down here.
Speaking of changes, one of the things you did was you took out a pass-through road where cars used to park, and it made it really dangerous because kids would dart through. Why was that so important for you to include that into the project?
That was one of the #1 priorities for this whole site. Even before the playground was coming in, we discussed this with the Recreation Commission, and a big discussion about getting rid of this completely because it was just so scary. We'd sit in the bathhouse and watch kids, and nobody was speeding or anything, but they were coming a little too fast.
Renovations to the park included making sure it was accessible to individuals with disabilities. Nancy White, owner of Playground Inspections of New England, says getting to see the playground in use was a gift.
This was a tough job because it had to split years and you had to straddle the years, and it was very time sensitive and weather sensitive. So you do what you have to do when you have to do it, and it's not just trying to do things right, but doing the right thing, and it made a difference. I met a gentleman earlier. His child does not have a disability. He does, and he got to do something today that he probably has never done. He was able to push his child in a swing instead of a child being in the swing and the parent. So just having the opportunity to get to a site, it's easy to say something's handicap accessible if you can get to it. Well, here you can park, get to it, and then do things, and that's what the true meaning is of handicap accessibility. So it'll be me with the cane, and kids coming out here. So that was the most heartwarming thing to see.
Town Councilor Jen Cullum's son Dante was on hand to help cut the ribbon to declare the park officially open. For him and other kids in attendance, it was all about the fun. Dante, how much do you love this park?
1,000,000 times more than you do.
What makes you love it? What do you like best about the park?
That is fun.
What is the most fun part?
That climbing thing over there.
So you've been out there playing on the park. What's your favorite part of the park? Why do you like it so much?
Well, I have to say everything's really fun, but I have to like the rope climb the best.
Why do you like the rope climb the best?
Well, it's just really fun and challenging. You get to like have fun when you reach the top, and you get to see everything around the park.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to add about the park?
If like any other families like just want to get outside and play on the beach or like come to a park, I'd say recommending coming here because it's really fun and I think a lot of kids enjoy it.
Glad that they have a new park over here?
Yes.
When you go to a park, what is the thing you look out for the most? Like you think, I really want to play on the...
Swing.
1, there you go. 3. Excellent. And it's official. Nice. Go play.